What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Ooh, 1 sec. Should have cleared my throat first. There we go. Yellow. Oh. How's the green screen doing? Seems a little messed up. Give me 1 second. Let's fix that real quick. I look a little ghostly. Let's see. Nope, you don't want that. You're seeing the process live here, folks. That's what we gotta do sometimes. That feels a little bit better. I'm fading away. Still want it to start getting funky around the edges here, but I think it's a little better. Feels better. You have no hair, so now you're bald. No. Wait, where am I? I can't see without my glasses. Hold on, folks. Sorry. There it is. I was like, where's my... Okay, 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Glasses. I can actually see without these glasses, but they're just nice. Alright, let's actually start streaming, shall we? How's everybody doing tonight? Greenstein blotted out your hair. Yeah, all good. We're just messing. We're just messing around. Also probably gonna be lurking heavy. All good, bro. Chill away. Don't need to feel pressure to do anything. Alright, so today, we are going to start, let me turn my music down a little bit on my end. We're going to start on fuse frames, and the goal is going to be to fit them in here, which I think we can do. And yeah, that's really it. We just want to get fuse frames rocking and rolling, and then we can start figuring out the next parts of the factory, basically. So yeah, fuse them frames, so we're fusing them. They're gonna get fused. Alright, so let's just start laying out a bit of an area here, and I think we can go to there. That's just like as far as I'm willing to go. Yeah. Oh no, one more. I like that. But we'll see if we even need all that space. We might not need to take all that space up. But yeah, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. No, I am happy for this Friday. That's for sure. Alright. So, the first thing that we have to do is aluminum. So, we have a blueprint for aluminum already, which we could just use. And, part of me is like, go for it, you know? It's not the best, I'll admit. It needs to be updated, maybe, is the right word, to remove the power stuff. But it does work pretty well. I think we'll rework it, maybe a little bit. But we have a design. Aluminium. It is time. So let's create a nice design using our new blueprint floors and stuff like that. So we're gonna go up 2. Let's see, let's just grab a floor. And we're going like that. Okay. Great track. Love this one. Alright, so clean slate. So we're doing aluminum. And we're going to use our alternate recipes. So we're going to use the pure aluminum ingot recipe for sure. Aluminum scrap, we're just using the base one. That's more than fine. Takes in coal, gives aluminum scrap and water. We'll loop that back into the alumina solution, but we're going to use sloppy alumina. Sloppy. And we'll get more alumina solution out of bauxite instead of a 1-to-1. And we get to feed the water back in here. So that's really all we need to do. And this also works out, so it's 1 refinery to 1 refinery right here, which is a lovely little combination. So, let's see. We have smelter blueprints, we have refinery blueprints. Is it possible to fit them together? I don't know. We're gonna try that first. So if I wanted to use these guys, would we have room? And I think we would. Okay, so these are all linked together. The reason I want to do this is because it keeps things uniform and also makes it a little easier to tile stuff. Okay, and then we need to get 2 refineries, which we can definitely get, and we can even get them in this way. Which isn't the worst idea. Let's see. We'd have to go like that, because if I want to get it on this center line, then it would need to be there. We could also do this kind of thing, but that messes with the floor, so we're not. So it would be one like that, and then it would be one like that. To start, alright, hopefully my phone is silenced. I don't know if it is. No, don't. Got my boy on the big screen. Sorry, is this Austin? Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Hey, what's up, bro? I shouldn't have said that. I'm mad. Anyway, we're rocking. We're doing our thing. Okay, so we've got our input on this side, right? Yep, perfect. Which means over here, we can loop our stuff together. Does that really work then? That's kind of, well, it could work. It'll be fine. Sorry, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons here. So we're gonna go straight, but we can't, so let's go out to somewhere that's good enough, basically. So do that to get our distance. Lovely. Stop pulling out explosives. Okay. Can you tell I've had a day? I'm a little all over the place. Sorry. So, this one is actually the alumina scrap. I don't know why I worried about that. I don't need to worry about that. I do need to worry about that. Alright, we're gonna slow down a little bit. I need to chill. That also doesn't make sense. Let's put that under the floor instead. And are we gonna be in the way of stuff? Kind of. Kind of. Okay. So I'm also realizing I think we need, nope, 6. Yep, 6 is correct. Okay, let's think about this. So this is coal in, and then scrap out is over here, and the same thing has to happen. We have to have water feed out and in, so we have to account for that. We're gonna go mark 5 here just for speed purposes. Gotta go fast, you know what I mean? And then, okay, if we go, it's kind of unfortunate. I think we might move you in one. And if we do that, we should line up with that splitter right there. Me too. Okay, so that is a start. And then we can connect up to the rest just like we do in all the other designs. Okay. And that's nice. Now this is, like I said, coal. So we can figure out where that's going to get in. The idea is that we can put these in rows and connect them all together. So you might move, probably will. Let's see, down here, and by connect together I mean bauxite and coal and water, if we have to. We can do water too, actually, yeah. We're not going to connect the aluminum except for the outputs. Those we may want to route. So I guess we don't have to merge that together then until the end. It's an idea. It'd be better if we were sending it back to the beginning, but that's not how we're doing things here. So, okay. Moving on. We're going to leave them separate, and we'll connect at the end, because they only have 30 on a line, so we can fit quite a bit on each line. Now, we've got that, we've got that, we've got to get inputs, which is where you may move. Because if we don't want to interrupt here, I guess we could go underneath. That's actually probably fine. Nice part about the glass is we can do stuff like that. Let's go here, after all that. Go down. Here, and I think that's in line. Now we got a split right there. Okay, so we cross over that, we go right underneath those. I think that's pretty good. That looks alright. Now, here we want to connect up. Do we need a mark 5 there? Oh. Try and save on it when we can. Okay, and then here are the bauxite input over here. So we might do a similar thing. You can do mark 3 as well. Okay. Still fine. Yeah, still fine. And I think we're actually going to do this. That way we have both of these on the same level, so we know that they won't interrupt anything. And then we got that. that's basically it. We have to do water as well, but that's quite easy as we can just put that in right over here and have it running somewhere over here, basically, with probably some kind of fluid tower at the start. I'm guessing. It's all speculation. Speculative, you know. Let's go with that. We'll connect in with our. Yep, Mark 1 is fine. So this says, oh no, that's not fine. Just kidding. So we have to get that water in here as well. I forgot about that. That part is important. So what we're gonna do, and this will just help us honestly get over there even further without much of an issue, is we'll go straight mode, like that. And then we want it to be either in the middle or all the way on the end. All the way on the end is fine. I don't think there's a problem with that. Go auto. And then we will drop in a splitter junction. And we'll just rotate. Okay, then up here, what we're gonna do is, if there's room, there's not a lot of room though. Is there a way we can get more on there? Do something like that? No, because it's just going to be the same result. Let's go this way then. So I'll have water input like right there. This looks weird, but it'll make sense in a second, I hope. There we go. So now we have plenty of room for the valve. I don't like to put them too close like that, because that little pipeline piece can be really funny and just not cooperate. Okay, so what we need to do is set this to the difference, right? So we have 200 and 120, so this guy has to go to 80. And it'll be like 80 and change, and that's fine. It'll all work out. It all comes out in the wash, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, and then we'll put that there. And up. Just kidding, we're in the way of that now. Okay, we can do this. It's just a bit of a puzzle. I said water was going to be easy. I'm getting punished for it. That's what it is. Okay, but that would have broken the previous thing we were going to do too. Okay, there's one in the middle, but if we get like anywhere over here in this space, I think we're in good shape. We can also end up back over here as long as we're down below and not crossing that, basically. Could also put the valve down there. That is an option. Because then we can have water like right here. That's enough space. That's a good amount of space, actually. Yeah, okay. I think I like that. Okay, so. That is a level of clipping that we have to be okay with. We could raise it up, but the game says it's fine. The game says it's fine. So I say it's fine. Otherwise, I think we're looking good. I think we have everything set. We just gotta do power. That's that. We do. We do not plan on stacking these. I think we need like 6 of them though. So hopefully we can fit that in a row. I have a blank blueprint. Oops. Oh wait, yeah, that's what we used to build this place. That's right. Just count. Fine, game. You're gonna make me do math. I'm gonna say no, because that's only 4. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 rows of 3. Which definitely eats into our space quite a bit. Although, right here is the corner. There's the corner. We're already bumping out 2 more foundations. 1 more foundation. I mean, that's kind of okay. This place really is not going to be like a uniform, insanely geometric shape, like crazy looking thing. Like it's going to be all sorts of shapes and like combos of things. I've never done this before, so I'm not going to restrict myself like that. It's just way too hard. So I kind of like this idea of bumping out this side. We could probably do that to the same thing on the other side if we really felt like it. Probably going to need it, space. Okay, so let's do that, because then this now runs a whole lot further. You can go away. We don't need you. And now all of a sudden, our distance problem is the problem of the past. So we can fit this in. Okay, cool. The factory must grow, right? That is the rule number 1. Do we put a roof on here? I don't think we do, actually. I think we leave that unroofed. Roof. Whatever you want to say. And then here, we will have the roof there. And we'll tie something in there. We may need that. I don't know. But we might. Okay, can we auto-connect? So we need that. We need that. And I recognize that I won't be able to feed this all on one belt, but that's not the goal. Here, at least. Okay, so you actually have to go till here. Basically, we got to go to the furthest point on the design so that it's a little more uniform. And we try and make the connections. Okay, so aluminum ingots, aluminum ingots, aluminum ingots, bauxite. Coal over there. Oh, water, and just confirming that's an output. That's an output. Okay. So we should be all good. We could throw some paint on stuff just to help. Let's go with that. That one's fine. And you can be chromed out. That's cool. See if we can move that over a little bit. Okay, so we want to be there. Still plenty of room to throw a valve. Yep. Sometimes I like to just make the connection from here. I don't know. Can't hurt. Maybe it can. Who knows? Okay, so that's water all squared away. Moved, auto connect set up. Good. I think that's everything that we have to worry about here right now. I guess the first thing to do is just going to be to try it out. I do want to make you these just because. Mark 3 is the new Mark 1. Try this out. So we're going to call this aluminum yeah, we'll just call it aluminum auto connect for now. I should really clear these out. I have to go through them all. Alright, and clear this out. So we can do 3 on one belt basically, because the box sight's 200 and we can do 780, so we're really close. But that's kind of just what we've got to work with. But we'll still auto-connect everything and then go from there. Are these going the right way? Ooh, they're not. Okay, let's change that. So you have to rotate the floor 90 degrees, basically. That is a detail that I'm going to work on. Oh, also I did not do power. Like actually do power. I have to set that up. Now, we're just gonna do something like this. And then we can just run between these two. We're going in that direction, right? Okay, idea. We're gonna put it down, but so that when we place it, we're gonna, but then we just fix the floor. Oh, it's still fine though. Okay, so if we do it, like this, we'll get the arrow for the front here, and that'll indicate also the direction that things are moving. Someone commented that on a video a long time ago. I always try and implement that when I usually forget. Like that arrow. So we'll just save over the old one. So it's kind of yelling at us, and it's like, yep, that's fine. Now, when we put it down, there we go. We have our arrow. Get rid of all that. We have our arrow, so that tells us which way it's going, which is kind of cool. Okay, so I think I'm good with how this is set up right now. We have bauxite and coal right here, and they're just going to flow directly in, which is really nice. And then we can just run these out. Excuse me. We can just run these out in a row. And yeah, stamp them all together. Let's see if the auto connect actually works. It might not. Okay, I know it looks bad. But I think it actually works. Oh, it might not. Why are... Okay. So what's the main issue? It was that the pipeline didn't reach, right? We can just try again. Okay, stuff's going to all sorts of the wrong places, so let's kind of... If I just do that, like, what does this look like? Because we can't make these belts that much longer. We could make them a little bit longer, but not much. Not enough that I think it's going to make a difference. I'm like afraid to do this because I don't think it's totally working. It's definitely not. Okay, like you're missing, but that's not the end of the world. Are you the only one? You and... no, that's it. Okay, let's try. Let's not put it down so we're not. And then we'll just fix that one connection. I could see how it's confused by that. There's two more splitters right there. We could occupy them. No, that won't help. It'll probably just make it more likely to connect, if anything, actually. Okay. I'm willing... Am I? I was going to say I'm willing to try and make these longer, but I don't really think that's going to make a huge difference. I think it worked pretty well, all things considered. Let's see. Let's pretend to run some stuff through here. So that's input for bauxite, and bottom one is coal. Before we just like blindly commit to thinking this works, let's find out if it actually works. It helps. It is reaching. Okay, that's good. At least on that one. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. I think that is... We're just going to leave it. That way we can see that the next ones are connecting. I'm going to assume the pipelines are fine. It might be your bad decision, but it might be fine. And then we'll go back through anyway, because trying to get, like I said, the bauxite and stuff, we're gonna have to split that up, so we can go back through, do all that. Okay, so let's just send this thing all the way back until we get connections like that. Like once, nudge it back forward all the way out. Okay, that one worked, sort of. Premature. That's fine, we can get rid of that. Okay, progress. Let's do power. Okay, it's hard to say, but I think I have power on this spot. Yep. Okay, so everything except for you, yeah, should have power. So, not everything. Items are flowing. Items are flowing. Excellent. There we go. All right, so we got to do that 3 more times. Now, the bauxite input, you can run another one around along the top, or just out here on the side. It's really fine, either one. Probably go on the side, because why cram stuff in if we're going to literally have this space dedicated for belts. So we can run a belt up to here, and then we can cut in the next line of bauxite. We'll probably just like merge it with this one, because it'll still have a lot left over. It'll basically be able to supply the full next one. So yeah, do that. Okay. Oh, I never set recipes for these guys. I'm gonna do that in the blueprint. Okay, I think it's safe to say this is our design. So, what I think we're going to do is move this into the same area that we have the other ones, and we'll probably just get rid of the other ones, honestly. I'm gonna call this one auto connect-ish, because it like kind of auto connects. Actually, we're gonna put this into parts. There we go. Save that. The ish part got you. It's accurate, right? I mean, very accurate. Oh yeah, we're gonna build over that last row. That's fine. Okay. So let's do the next group. Okay, so it's doing that again. That's fine. Probably gonna get rid of this concrete because this actually just makes it harder for now. Okay, so I think that's right where I want the merger. Yeah, we need to belt. For the tiny lift that I want to put here. coal should be fine. I think it's 120. Like, it's not 6 times? Yeah. I thought it would be fine. I knew it'd be close, but I figured it'd be fine. Okay, and there's bauxite. So that's our secondary bauxite line going in. Coal should be fine, water is fine, aluminum goods are fine. Everything else is fine. Alright. Another one, shall we? Let's see, there's probably no changing that. Yeah, let's just do what we know works. Okay. Oh, the bauxite actually ran out. That's fair. Let's grab a little bit more. Try and keep those sort of balanced. Okay, so we're still moving through, which means that one will go fine. Let's check coal. Coal's fine. Perfect. Oh, hello. Okay, so we need, I think, one more. Let me pop open the modeler and just make sure that we're building the right numbers here. Alright, so we are, oh, we need 7. 6 2/3. So we'll underclock the last one. Which is fine. We have enough space for that. Okay. I don't think I fixed this one. Yeah. Did I delete that whole one? Yep. It's like I thought I was in blueprint mode still. I didn't do a few of these, huh? Okay, let's fix this. Cool. I think that is good. And then we gotta do one more now. That's fine. One more, and then we have to underclock the whole thing to 2/3, which should not be that hard. It's only like 8 machines, so. Fix lighting. Okay. I think that's everything that we have to worry about for right now. Just kidding. Power is like a thing. we definitely have to worry about right now. Sorry. Okay. Did I put the wrong one down? Yeah. Did I make? I only just did the power, so that's fine. We'll just do it. It will only take a second. I'll definitely have to get rid of the old blueprint. Okay. So we just gotta do 66. Okay, so that should be good for that. That's pretty big. That's a lot of aluminum, that's for sure. Let's see, do we like that? I think we do. I don't think there's a better way to do it. And then this line right here should be able to handle all this because it's going to get 180. So it only is giving up 20 for this. And then that means there's 200, 200, so 420, nice. And it's 133. So 553 computing. 53.33 basically. So it's fine. It can handle that. Hey, what's up, Morris? You don't feel so well? Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. Heck yeah. Come chill if you feel like staying, but no pressure. Hope you feel better, bro. Sorry to hear that. But that's our aluminum set. So let's hook it up, shall we? No problem. Alright, so unfortunately we got to do a little crisscross to get coal and bauxite flipped, but it's not the end of the world. Actually, I just realized we do have to do this for coal, technically, but we can do it like really quickly. We need 800 coal in total. If we fly down to this last one, because earlier we did 120 times 6, and that was 720, right? And now this needs 80, yeah. So that's 800, that is 20 more than we can supply on one line, so we will have to supplement this whole line, but we can do that very simple way. Just And then we'll do another tiny lift going in. Okay, so I think I like the idea of load balancing with the modded items. It's gonna have to go back a little bit. Basically, this guy's gonna be around here. Okay. So that'll be there. So let's put the load balancer right here. Such a good mod. So that's bauxite. That's easy. And then coal, what I think we're going to do is just lift up to the right level, basically right away. And then we'll go over and in the same manner. And this one I don't think will even go down. I just stay up. So close, so close. Okay, that will work. And then I guess we could just do two tiny lifts right here. Probably the best looking option. I think a lift can snap right to this. I haven't done that yet. Can't snap to it, but it can snap from it, and that's good enough. Alright, super nice, super nice. And then water. We have water right over there. And some out there. Kind of in the middle of both of them. So we can take from either one. This one's going to be in the middle of our train roundabout. I'm not sure. I think we're going to take this one, just because it's already getting kind of far away. Whereas this one could be useful over here, maybe, you know, or over here. We don't know what we're doing in these quadrants yet. Yeah, let's go for that one. Okay, and we need 80 times 6, so 480, and then so like 530 something. I'm sure the modeler has that already for us, which is nice. So I'm not that good at math. And now we did want to do a fluid tower. Could squeeze one in right here, and it doesn't have to be that high. It just has to get above that. And we're not dealing with that much water. So we could do a small one. We could just put a foundation down, but I kind of like the idea of it being centered in between these two, which we could still do technically. No. Let's do this for now. We'll probably come up with a better looking method. But for testing, I want to go higher than that, honestly. I don't really love the idea of it right here, but I don't know if there's much better location. What, like a much better location? Could go out here. Also, I think I want to raise this belt up sooner rather than later. Nice, okay. Much better. So now we can just access that from whichever side. I think the water tower can go down here and look good at the same time. And I think we do want to go up still. So let's go up one. I mean, do we need to worry about this? Pumps will handle it, I'll be real. But it is a big run. So I think I feel better having it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. We haven't done these in a while. They are really good, especially for fluids. It's got to be a Mark II though. Like we can just barely get this in one line. So that will work, and then you go like that, and our water will come from over there. I think that's what we decided. So it's a matter of getting it here. I think we're just gonna run a pipe right along the top here. I don't know if there's much reason to not do that. right? Yep. Okay. So we're like all the way over there. We could run like under the middle. We could also go up and run pipelines here. I don't need these anymore. You technically are doing something, but it's not how we're gonna have power going down there anyway. So yeah, you're broken for now. It's fine. So look how much cleaner that looks. That's so nice. What I'm wondering is we could fill the middle with pipes, which might be kind of interesting, but then it's like getting them back out again can be a pain. I think if we just go underneath, what's going on here? Not enough steel. There's gonna be a lot of troubleshooting in this place, don't worry. So I guess these finally emptied out. Yeah. Are you working? No. Why? I love how we just switched the problem from coal to iron now. That's great. Future Muse problem. We're not worrying about that right now. So we'll figure it out later. Alright, so for water, yeah, I think we're just gonna go right down here for now. In the future, probably won't care enough to do anything about it. We might need a like subfloor to the subfloor though, at some point. Which is probably what this is creating, so. Oh, we're in the trees now. Those are gonna have to go. Oh yeah, those aren't gonna go anywhere, huh? Okay. Well, that's fine. I gotta get to you. Now I kind of wish I did just run down these, but we'll be fine. I don't know where my rebar gun went, but this works. Okay. I'm just gonna jump into the modeler real quick. I'm not gonna bring you with me. I just want to figure out water. 533.33. Yeah. So let's see. I have no idea what the walls to this place are gonna look like yet, so let's not worry and like try and figure that out right now. Let's just get water in here and see if this place works. Here we're going to do our tried and tested method of connection, which is super janky. I don't really know how else you're supposed to do that though, so. Okay. Not bad. And then I guess the best we're gonna get right now. Let's kick this off and do we get head lift out of these guys? Yeah, okay. Should be able to get there. Let's just do that for now. Good. And I just want to see this pump turn on. This one pump can probably get it into the water tower. It's going to take it a minute to flow all the way down there, but let's go see if we're starting to see some water. Not yet. It's going to take a minute. Like a good few minutes. we are getting here, which is a good start. There we go. Flow rate increasing. If it can't, we can just put another one in right nearby. Oh, there we go. As long as it can make it here. Okay, no, that's it. That's all she wrote. No worries, no worries. We'll just drop the pump on right in here. Sorry, that was really bad. I didn't think that would be such a mess trying to get out of there. Now we have power not far from here, so... We might start to see places kick on. Because yeah, we have bauxite, we have stuff here. That's not what we want to see. Not yet. Let's turn this train back on. We'll see what it's able to do. There's no way it's going to be able to meet the demand. I don't personally think. Would help if I set these to unload. I'm just gonna do this by hand really quick. Oh, there's my rebar gun. Why didn't it show up in my inventory before? Yeah. It probably did, and I just did not see it at all. Alright, so that will start running. Yeah, I don't think that train will be able to keep up. I think we're going to have to add another train. Stuff is flowing though, that's nice to see. Belts are nice and saturated all the way around. Looks like things are going well. Okay. Now I think I want that train to come back one more time before we turn this place on, at least one more time, so that there's a lot of coal and bauxite in the buffers. Because there's not a lot right now. I keep wanting to go troubleshoot that, but no, let's just one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Okay, we put the floor in here. And there's 12 in a line, so that's only like 360 aluminum ingots per, basically, right? So there's like 30, 2 times 60 times 6, 360, basically. So, how do we want to merge these together? Do we need to worry about that right now? Maybe not. I guess having it run is another important step that we would worry about first. Okay, those guys are crossing each other, that's fine. Which one? Okay, I think that's our aluminum train, or bauxite train, whatever we want to call it. Yeah. How much coal are you bringing in? 1,000. 1,000. Okay, here comes our next train. We're getting busy. The terminal is picking up some pace. Oh yeah, these are all going to be full, for sure, for quite a bit. So this won't be a great representation of where we're at until this thing is back to normal capacities. One item per minute? Yeah, that tracks. Yep. Alright, let's turn this on. Is this like hooked up? It is, right? I mean, I know there's a lot of space to fill, so it's probably just taking a minute to fill everything that's below. There we go. I'm getting up here. So it'll take a little bit until that starts running, and then this starts putting water back into the system. It'll go slow. There we go, he's getting more water. Smelters are smelting. Things are starting. Things are starting. We've got aluminum flowing all the way down, which is kind of fun for now. We'll let that go. Alright, so something we can do to help out is we can kind of shut one of these off. And just try and get that buffer up. But I think I'm just going to let this run for like a while until it stalls, basically. And then, because that's what's going to happen anyway. But there we go, we're getting green lights all across the board. This one's going to take a minute. Just because it's on the end, they're going to be struggling to get water. Until they don't. All right, very nice. So that is most of our aluminum for this base. We are going to have to do another aluminum setup, but not for quite a while. Now we need to turn all of these aluminum casings into ingots, aluminum ingots into casings, other way around. And you got to make some copper. To do that, I think copper we're just going to pull from local because it's very small quantities. So let's see. So copper, if we go with the pure recipe, it's 240. If we don't, it's 600, which is still not crazy. Avoiding the pure recipe for small stuff is kind of the way I'm trying to go, but copper, it's tough. If we have a normal node, we'll do this. If not, we will try and do the pure recipe. Is that thing plugged in? Nope. Oh, it is. The map is looking sick. Yeah, stuff's looking kind of crazy. I agree. I agree. I didn't realize this was being fed by... That's pretty bad. Alright, let's just do a big power tower. Basically, because I got rid of this one in the middle. That was the one that was giving power to the radar tower, so now the radar tower is blind, which we don't want. There we go. Okay, is that a normal copper node right there? It is. Is there any others nearby? There is. There's another normal out there. Alright, so I think that's safe. And there's more here. Impure. Let's see. Do we have any of the other alternates? I don't know if it's really necessary. I don't think we'd save that much. No, so 600, I'm not going to worry about it. 600, we can get that exactly from that node right down below us, so that's just what we're going to do. And we're probably going to put it right down over here on the end. Because I think it just fits here well. Yeah. Nope, that's it. Okay. So technically it's 20. We're going to make it 21 and just underclock the ends here. That'll work out. I really got to set these up independently, like a copper, a deuterium, that kind of thing. We don't have to do aluminum, obviously. There we go. That fits in there pretty well. And copper ore, we can run up, probably over on this level of this row right here. I don't think there's any issues with that. We go right under the coal even if we wanted to. It's not a terrible idea. Love this song? Heck yeah. Made in Taiwan. It's a nice song. Oh, there's our pipeline getting in the way immediately. Immediately. That's awesome. Let's bump them back. Oh, we're grooving to it. Hell yeah. There should be a copper node around here somewhere. Basically right in front of us, 300 meters in front. Okay. Of course, it's going to be off this cliff. Perfect. What a great spot. That's awesome. So, and it's basically in the central corridor too. It is actually in the central. Which is fine. Like we can take it still. How are we gonna get this in though? Yeah, run away. We gotta get over there. We're not gonna go straight through the middle because I want this to be kind of open. Let's see. Do we go belt highway like underneath the base? I really want to do that. I wish it was more so that we could justify a train, but we also don't have train station space, so kind of glad it's not more. Otherwise we'd have to change a lot. How are you full? That seems like it's working pretty well. Are you guys stalled out already? You are. That was fast. I didn't actually think it was going to be that fast. Just gonna go 2 awesome sinks here. Let's do a 3 to 2. Making like 1 million a minute almost already. That's pretty good. It's because we're syncing like all that stuff. Let's turn the fog back on. Okay, so that should help alleviate the belts. And then that'll clear things out, let stuff keep running. Fill this in more, we're getting to needing it. Oh, we're out of concrete. I know where to go. Don't worry. I know right where to find some. That should be some. Cool. So, yeah, flushing this out will help us figure out where we're going to run the belt. I think we are just going to go up for now. Because I haven't thought about the decorative part of this yet. I'm purely on function right now. Which might be a bad idea, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. It's not true. I thought a little bit about the decorative side of things, but not enough. How much do you have on there? Someone smarter than me, tell me what's wrong, because I don't understand. Don't understand why my trains are the way that they are. Alright, copper. easy. So in terms of actually getting it in here, not easy. There's gonna be no trees in here by the time we're done. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be a nice thing. So this is our spot. I think that's just what we're just gonna do, a belt highway. I think. Are we? Could just start the subfloor. Whoops. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. Okay, so if we can get into here, then we can just run the belt over and in. And I think that's our best solution. So just create a massive floor underneath the floor, underneath the floor. Just keep hiding it, basically. Deeper we go, deeper we go. But no, I think that makes sense, honestly. I don't think we're even going to put this thing on a foundation right now. Like, we're just going to get it out and up. Trying to think about... Don't think about aesthetics right now. Just do... We are going to delete that and go off here. It'll just be easier to do the lift, honestly, that way. Get the heck out of here, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Use that for power for now. A lot of for nows. This is true. This will change 100%. Yeah, I don't know. Power-wise... And we'll try and keep things simple. Probably try and tie into the power over there. Forget it can fly sometimes. Okay, so that should get power in there. Ooh, this could look kind of cool. Like, imagine this squared out underneath, and then like some crazy round, like glass central thing. That could look kind of cool. Kind of cool. We'll save that one for table that for a later time. All right, let's just keep this really, really simple. Copper on the line, that's very nice to see. Didn't realize I was in vertical. And then we can just run this straight down here. We're getting there. Too many. Too many. Got in the rhythm. Got in the rhythm. There we go. So that is all good. We do have power running through here. But I think we're going to keep that for that. Let's grab a line from the middle. So let's go right here. Doesn't matter which ones, but we'll just do 15 and 15. Since we only technically need 20, that makes 20. Cool. Alright, so that is copper. Copper can all go on one line, aluminum has to go on 2 lines, and then assembler wise, what do we need? Let's see. Okay, we only need 8 assemblers to make all the casings, which is not a lot, in all honesty. But those casings become 900. So we make 900 casings right there. So that's 2 belts, unfortunately again, but not the end of the world. And then the next step is getting nitrogen gas, which we have nearby also. Alright, we are about to hit a breakpoint, so I think that's what we're going to do. Just take a little early break, and then keep going, and get the casings, you know, built, and the next step underway. Why are you stalled out? What's wrong? No bauxite. Okay, you are the one right before it splits, so maybe that's part of it. Let's do priority merger here. Prioritize the center. There's 2 hours. So are you staying okay? Seems like you're doing fine. Okay. All right, let's take a little break, and when we come back, we will, yeah, do what I said before. Keep rocking. See some train watching, shall we? All right, we'll be right back. back. What's going on? Another train arriving. Hello. All right, let's get back to it, shall we? So we were letting aluminum kick off. Copper has stalled out. That's fine. And we're gonna get started on casings. Now, where do we want to do casings? Because there's only 8 of them, I'm almost wondering if we put them here, but that's not very helpful. Having them be near the end would be good. We have to get 12 blenders down to make our fused frames. Moving at a great pace. Yeah, we're cooking a little bit. We'll take it. We'll take it. Blueprints will do that for you. We could set up a blender auto connect. I'm not like super in love with the blender design that we currently have. It's okay. And it does work for this type of builds, I suppose, because it all goes in a straight line. But hooking these up is kind of a nightmare if there's multiple fluids. If there's not, it's probably not so bad, which we could do that. But part of me is wondering if we just make a double blender hookup, kind of like the manufacturer one. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, but so for casings can go really anywhere because we only need 8 assemblers. It's 900. I think it makes more sense now that I think about it to maybe do them right down here. Because then we can just transport 2 belts of casings wherever instead of a belt of copper and 2 belts of aluminum ingots, right? I don't know if we could fit 4 assemblers in here. I think we can. I think we can fit exactly 4. This looks like a 5x5. Look at that. Like a glove. Couldn't ask for much better than that. I gotta be real. That is very nice. No planning. Literally none. There you go. Okay, so let me. I think we're just gonna merge and then split the copper. Okay, and then aluminum, we have 2 inputs, we have 2 belts. We'll figure out where that one's going. Now, how do we want to do this? We could probably pull this back. Oh, no, we can't. So let's turn it in line. This. We can go over. Yeah, we can make it over here. These literally feel like cheating, even though, like, I mean, they are technically because it's a mod. So I guess it is cheating, but like, they feel like really cheating because they're so strong. Like, to just balance that that well is crazy. I love them though. It's gonna be hard to play without them. So we're gonna go up and out. Up and up. It's quality of life cheating though. No. What are they, quality of life? I guess, because you don't have to build belt balancers. Like, it's a fair question. It's a fair question. I think we stopped being quality of life only a long time ago, to be honest. That ship has sailed. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Let's see. It's going to start making all of our casings for us. I hate to cover that up. It looks really nice. It should be 2 lines of 600 though, basically, according to modeler and math, right? So if there's 150 in each, 300, 600. So should be good. And then we can just leave these split. We'll balance them, but we won't like merge them. Stop doing that. It's not what I'm aiming at, game. Come on, man. What are we doing? Thank you. Thank you. So we're gonna need to get these back down, basically. These have a long trip ahead of them. There they are, shiny casings. Very nice. Okay, so we're gonna add a merger balancer, I guess, technically. That's not where I wanted that. man, this is still a change that I would love, and maybe this is a mod, is I really wish you could have it so that you can only drag belts as far as they're buildable. Like, why can I do this? What's the benefit of that, right? It's just a personal gripe. I think I've said that like several times already on this channel, but I still feel that. I think it would be nice. Right? It's just like a simple thing. Feels like a very easy thing to implement, but maybe they just haven't been asked enough about it. I don't know. Anyway, that's casings to the front. We can get heavy modular frames a very similar way. They are right here. So what I think they are going to do is they're going to run this out, and they're going to jump up and connect. They're already getting ready to do what they gotta do out here. Basically, they can leave for here. Then we'll have this right here, kind of running along the back. My goal is to keep this open without a frame ceiling over it. Is that yellow? It is. Okay. So yeah, we gotta fix steel eventually. This is good though that we're figuring out these problems now, or making themselves known. Steel is bad because coal is bad. Coal is bad because something else is bad. Let's take a quick peek at that. It could be train station times. Give them a little bit longer at coal. And also a little bit longer here. But not at iron. Is there a way to like batch update trains? Because I don't think there is, right? Okay. Part of the problem is they're probably sitting here. Yeah, we're out of coal. Yeah, one at a time. They're probably sitting here trying to unload. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. Like, what changed? Wonder if it's just, yeah, not picking up enough. 2000 is good. Let's do this. Shut it all down real quick. Trains catch up. Okay, so that time you were able to fully empty out and you're leaving. Good. Alright, we're gonna let coal go do what it needs to do and catch up, hopefully. In the meantime, where is train 2? Coming on its way already. Okay. So yeah, for some reason they are very close together. I want them spread out more. but they are grouping up for whatever reason. That might be a signaling thing more than anything, which we will work on. But all right, you're coming. But yeah, you only have 900. So the one guy's bringing 2,000, you're bringing 900. When in reality, you should be bringing also 2,000. Ideally. You should be waiting there longer. Or it's just, that's how long you're waiting. Have extra iron. A lot of extra iron. And you haven't even left iron yet. Alright. That's probably why you were so close, because you were just running with a full train of iron basically that you couldn't unload, and now you're leaving iron. Alright. Once that train gets back, we're going to turn this back on and see how things are going after that. If anybody's smart, seriously, if anybody's smarter than me with trains, like knows why this is happening, please tell me. I would love to know. But because I'm just not really sure. Like, our consumption is good. We're consuming 600 per level. We're producing that. We have 2 trains transporting. We have buffers. Should be good. And yet, we're not. So like he still hasn't left, and this guy's back at iron already. So you gotta get going. Because the longer you sit there, the less he's got. Yeah, now you're leaving. Okay, so from now, it's filling up. Let's see how long he sits there. If he sits there the full 25, that'll help it. Not a lot though. It's only like 600 coal. We're watching trains today, and he's already gone. We're gonna like force him to wait here for a little bit. You can get by, right? Yep. Okay. So yeah, you got like 2,000, 2,600. Okay. Oh, that guy's full. Yeah. And that's probably where some of our problems come in. I'll empty it. Let's turn it on. So we know we have iron out the wazoo right now. Coal is getting a little bit better there with that. That's not so bad. Because yeah, it's going to affect everything. That first row is fine. Makes sense. And then here. You're doing good. You're not. It's like, I mean, a little bit better. It's still not great. Things are running, at least, which is good. So he's gone. Where's the other guy? Just leaving iron. Okay. See if that does anything. I don't, you know, your guess is as good as mine. Hopefully that'll help. These guys are going to be stalled out because they don't have steel pipes. You guys are stalled out. Oh no, you're doing better now. Okay. I know where we can get a lot of steel pipes really quickly. Really quickly. Look at that. Oh, reinforced plate. Interesting. Why? So you don't have screws because steel beams is probably not doing great because you're at the end of the line. You should really be at the beginning of the line. Could do that. Could do. We're just gonna wait until this guy fills up. So hopefully these can start working again. I should probably get rid of these sinks that aren't doing anything. You're doing something. Are you doing anything? Yep. Are you doing something? I don't think so. On. Let's see, how much of a buffer do you get now? Will you be able to keep that buffer? It's looking pretty good. Nice. Alright, I think things are stabilizing. Let's see how Cole's doing. Taking a slight detour. Okay, Cole is not looking bad. Where's the next train at? There. Alright. Let's get back to it. I think we have stabilized. Why are you guys good and you're not? That's so weird. I'm gonna go grab some, and I have some down here as well. Just a few. And then I think I'm just going to dump a few in these N ones. Get that going. Alright, so heavy frames, we can actually just cut over, which is kind of cool. Perk of having this here. Do we want to do that though? We could just go down. I think I like going down. Let's go over though. We don't need to be all the way out. Here we can go out because I kind of like the idea of being in line there. That's cool. Let's just go to here for now. You know, we're gonna have that walkway there. All right, so we've got two items here. Aluminum is stalled. Yeah, that makes sense again. My bad. Should have fixed that. Should have put that on a sink again. Again, this one again? Oh yeah, we are on looping, I guess. That'll probably take a long time, but whatever. It's gonna work. In the meantime, okay, I think we gotta work out our Blender blueprint and then get nitrogen. Nitrogen's not that hard to get. It's right here. One of like 3 nodes we have access to, basically. So, yeah, pretty plentiful in this area. Something that we have a lot to use. So let's work out this blueprint, shall we? Okay. Alright, so it's going to be going in this direction. So the floors are like that, alright. Alright, so it's probably only going to be... Might make it like 3 foundations. Even though these fit in 2, we need the inputs and outputs, and we need some room for that. We could even go 4. We have a lot of room here. I think 3 is enough. Okay, these we are going to go mark 5. Here, I don't quite know. Could do something like this. Definitely not like that though. Okay. Let's see. So we want items to be moving this way through. Means these guys are going to be interesting, but we should be able to figure that out. No, we won't be able to figure that out. That's kind of a game breaker. So the blender has to go this way. Okay, and then stuff is going to run that way. Now the usual way I would do this is items here, and then the pipes would run somewhere else. But I'm wondering put the pipelines close. What can we do to make it work, basically? What I am wondering is, we have these both go down. No, it wouldn't work. Okay, hold on. I'm wondering if we can do something like we do with the manufacturer. Set it up in a similar way. I know I said before I couldn't think of a way around the input-output thing, but maybe we can. If we could for the manufacturer, I think we can for this. So if we did something like that, and then obviously have you to worry about. But for here, what if we just did this? Here. We're gonna go to this side. I think this is gonna work. We're gonna go to this side. Okay, but the item in the, I would like the items in the middle. Because we're gonna have stuff on both sides. Okay, so we're gonna save this real quick. Let's get rid of all of you. That too. I'll leave those though, those are fine. Call this Blender work in progress. And then that won't be there either, because it's going to go the other way. I'll get rid of the floor, of course, but that works. Not my smartest. Okay, hold on. I should have left that in there, huh? That would, whatever. Darn it. Too late now. Okay, so even that was kind of not smart. I think this will work though. Using it, I don't know what it's going to be like, but find out together. Okay, and then let's put the junction on this side. Remember, we're going to try and auto-connect this too, which is going to be interesting. I was wondering what the numbers are for the continuous elevator mod. How bad are they really? They're custom, man. What's up, Kim Pittis, by the way? Welcome, welcome. They are custom, so you can make them whatever you want them to be. Mine are for phase 4. I have to do 5 assembly director systems, I think. 3 magnetic field generators, like 3 propulsion rockets and a nuclear pasta, something like that. It's not too bad. It's pretty manageable. But yeah, you can literally just type in a command and change the number to whatever you want per item. So it's pretty manageable. Yeah, it's nice, and it adds a cool, just like challenge, you know. I don't know if you've seen the earlier base at all, but it's very different from what we're working on here. But that's what's letting us do this all, you know. Okay, but I think that works for our connections. So we have a center output now for fluids and items. Okay, that does clip. I think that's just going to have to be one of those things. because there's just no way around it. As far as I can tell. Normally just go for the bare minimum, where one part would take like 5 hours. Yeah, I get that. It makes perfect sense, honestly. Yeah. For like a new one. Totally. This is a lot. So, like, I recognize this is a lot. I'm seeing yellow lights there still. It's really struggling. But, yeah, no, like, for the end game, like, I'm trying to do, like, basically, like, 5 items per minute. So, tier phase 5 is stupid. And that's kind of what this base is being built for. Without really being in there yet. Which isn't the smartest thing ever, but whatever, I digress. Alright, I like this setup. I like it enough that I want to try it. It's content, baby. Hell yeah. Oh, I never set up the auto connect part. That would be good. That would be good. See if it lets me do this. Currently stuck on a nuclear setup. Oh, yeah. That's what I was gonna do, and then I decided that I just wanted to make a rocket fuel plant. Wanna try it? Yep. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. We're gonna be doing one here. I definitely, I don't know if you use the modeler, but I recommend it. It's helpful. Because, yeah, I planned out a nuclear build, and it's just, the nuclear is a mission. Like, insanely difficult. In a cool way. There's just so much stuff. Heck yeah, dude. Nice. Yeah, it is. It is. I agree. Messed up decimals. Yeah, it's not the... Yeah. It can be hit or miss, but it's pretty good for getting like a rough idea of what you're dealing with, right? I think, at least. We could... Oh, that's not level. Let's see. Is that going to be better? Yes. Alright, let's try that and see if this works. I think it will work. Okay, so that's our first set. We need 12 in total, so 6 of these. That looks like it's working to me. You like that? What's your take on underground trains? I say do whatever the heck you want. I say this game is pretty loose in terms of like structure. You know, you can really kind of just take your approach however you want. So I say go for it, bro. We have a few trains that like clip into the earth and stuff, and I turned them into tunnels and stuff, so why not? Trains go underground in real life. Okay, that should be 6. So I kind of really like how this is looking. Can't lie. Looks nice. And here we go. That's what they're going to be making. Fuse modular frames. So we can actually pop the modeler open real quick and just double check our math. So yeah, we're making a total of 18 per minute. 8 of those are going into thermal propulsion rockets. 8.5 of them are going into pressure conversion cubes for nuclear pasta. And oh yeah, we could actually take a look at the numbers here, man. So there you go. Here's my end game. So phase 4 is 5 assembly director systems, 5 magnetic field generators, 1 nuclear pasta, and 3 thermal propulsion rockets. And then here's phase 5. I need 10 of those biomechanical sculptors or whatever. 12 of the AI expansion servers, and then 5 ballistic warp drives per minute. And then I need an additional 5 nuclear pasta. I set that for myself. I decided I wanted to do that. So that's where we're getting all the numbers from. And then of course you need nuclear pasta to make singularity cells, so it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But thankfully this plans us out pretty well, and you can see I kind of made for everybody else. Here's the 4 wings, I think, that we're going for. So we're working on frames right now. We're going to have a motor wing, an electronics wing, and then an oil wing. And I think that, and then the central area will be where a lot of the production for space parts happens, because these machine numbers are pretty small. They're pretty big machines, so we'll figure out some cool way to do it. But anyway, we're in here, and we were looking at this, and that looks good. So we need 450 nitrogen gas. That's like the next thing. 1,500 quartz crystal. Yeah, that one is cool. Oh, dude, the numbers. You want to see numbers? There you go. 72.15 manufacturers for high-speed connectors. Yeah, numbers get crazy. But I'm hoping for this stuff we have Mark 6 belts, and if we don't really need them. So yeah, we're popping off. It's gonna be crazy. All right. Yeah, the numbers get really nuts. You know, like going over 1.2K. You don't need to. You don't need to. 1.2K is so much stuff. This is insanity, honestly. And I hope my computer can keep up, because just seeing the size of the frames build is like, damn, you know? All right, this water line is gonna have to move in more. So I think we're actually gonna go something like this. Okay, so we only need one of these pipelines, and we don't need this stuff at all. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, I might go through and delete it all, honestly. Maybe I'll do it offline so you guys don't have to sit and watch that. Unless you want to watch that. I don't know. But anyway, right now, we're going to worry about the items going in. So let's clean up the end here. Never tried mods? Oh, dude, you're missing out. You're missing out. They're pretty cool. It is a fun time, I have to say. I'm having a good time with this. I could also understand just not trying them out yet. That's not correct. Okay, let's see. Hold on. So we have heavy frames up above. What did I do over here where I was able to... Okay. I mean, that could be a Mark 1 belt and it'd be fine. We're rocking now. There we go. And up we go. Yeah, that's a nice mod too. Daisy chaining power and stuff. You can do a lot. There's so many mods. It's so many. Let's go, ooh, sorry, to the middle. It's so convenient to do, but I have to not do that when I'm holding something. All right, there we go. You know, I didn't test these like the last ones, but that might be a problem. Why is stuff not going in? But there's stuff on the lift. Okay, there we go. Trying to see if there's a way I can fix this without rebuilding everything, but we might have to do some rebuilding. That's annoying. It's a bummer. How do the modular load balancers work? I saw the preview but didn't understand anything. I could not tell you the math behind them that actually makes it so that they work. But effectively what they do is you can put any belt speed into them. So effectively, let's take an input. I can put any belt speed in, so I could take a line, let's say of 700, and then a line of 300. So I have a total of 1,000, and like normally that'd be a pain to get into 2 lines if I wanted to get it into 2 lines, or I could even get it into 4 lines, you know. Basically, as long as you're snapping to the original thing, you can create a balancer of any size. So now I have 4 lines of 250, for example, you know. And so you don't have to do all that like splitter load balancing stuff. It's insane. It literally feels like cheating. It's so strong that I thought it genuinely feels like I'm cheating. That's how good I think it is. I gotta clean my inventory up a little bit. It is a mess. I cannot carry anything. There we go. Okay. Why lift upset? I'm confused. That was it. That was it. That was it. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that is good. I don't even know about the pipelines, but we're gonna just hope that belts are fixed now. Let's do a test this time. Should have learned. I should have known not to just drop it down. What just happened? How did it? That was so fast. Okay, let's get power in here. set the recipe. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. And we're gonna do one at a time and check that stuff is going in. Perfect. All right. Okay, one more, right? One more. Perfect. Okay, nitrogen gas. That is the last step of the puzzle here. Now that can just directly go in. It does not need to have pumps or anything even. It can just be run right in. I'm just going to delete that out so I don't try and connect to that. And then I think what we're going to do is down on the subfloor, we will, the subfloor. Every subfloor needs a subfloor, you know. We will split down below. We're gonna have 450 in total. I remember that number. We're gonna need an elevator in here soon. Probably sooner rather than later, honestly. And then I think we're just gonna run it right alongside water because it's basically coming from right next to water. It's nitrogen gases over there. We have a little bit of it plumbed in at the moment, but we can take some. We're good. We are good to do that. Ooh. Did the audio just go terrible for everybody, or is it just me? Stand by. Okay, hopefully better now. Yeah, it got bad there for a minute, right? All good. All bad. All bad. Hopefully better now. My green screen's all janked up. Computer's having a fit. All good again? Okay, hopefully we're fine. It's my computer saying I'm tired, boss. I need to sleep. Had a long day. Alright, we're gonna get this nitrogen gas in though. Let's do it. So let's go right next to... Why is straight mode such a hit or miss sometimes? I don't get it. Like for pipes, that's just broken. That'll work, actually. I guess I didn't have to go this far. I don't have to go this far. Why are these not blueprints? That's weird. Ooh, I thought the game was gonna crash. Okay, we're starting to pave this all in. That's nice. And we're gonna just grab from here. So I think we're currently underclocking. Yeah, considerably. Okay, so that's super easy to get 750. Problem is we can't run 750 out of one line. So we'll have to do the math and figure out where stuff is coming from. Alright, so we got 75. How many nodes? 8? Oh, 10. Okay. Nice, actually. Nice. Great. Cool. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 300. 75, 75, 75, 75. And then 150, 300, 450. Delightful. Now, this literally can just go... straight up, I can't reach. So maybe we do use this a little bit. Yeah, I think that'll work. And again, gas rises for 3. Let me make sure I didn't do anywhere else with the mark one by accident, because I did that several times. I think we're good. Alright. Trying to get it straight-ish. Okay. That's it. We should be making Fuse modular frames right now, basically. That's literally all we had to do. So let's pop up here. You know, I'm just gonna... No, you know, that's a good throttle. Because each side only needs 225. So it's fine to be a Mark 1. There it comes. Here it comes. And it looks like the auto connect worked for the pipeline too. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, let's set up an awesome sync just to get this running. That's huge though, yeah. Feels good to actually get that done right now. That's gonna be a lot of points. It's gonna be a lot of points. Ah, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Glad to see you still here, bro. Wasn't sure if you humaned away. All right, come on. The first one's got to be running out. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so I am going to kind of frame block us and start these up the proper way. Yes, human away. He's human away. But everything's working now. Heck yes, sir. Heck yeah. Appreciate you. I just want to see 50 in all these. There we go. This is the most fused modular frames I've ever made in this game. This is the most any of this I've ever made in this game, probably. There we go. They're building up. Goodbye. See you later. All right. So that's going to chug along. Aluminum's going to need a lot of help. These guys, we actually do need an awesome sink here, now that I think about it. Because we're producing way more than we need at the moment. I think we're producing 36 heavy modular frames, and 18, like half, are going into fuse frames or something like that. So we'll call that overflow, and we will put an awesome sink back over here. Alright, so that is our fuse frame setup. We can spend some time getting things cleaned up if we want to. I think we're going to use this to make a bunch of rocket fuel canisters. That way I don't have to make aluminum in small quantities somewhere. Like, we would literally never run out of this. How many more do I have to go? One more. Oh, you're empty. Nice. I mean, of course you are. It's working flawlessly. Yeah. I wish there was a better way to do this kind of thing, but there's just really not. Like, okay. Bunch of green lights. Things should be running much smoother now. Am I gonna delete all this copper? Yeah. Alright, can I take all of this? No. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing with all that. And then over here, are you still hurting for plate? Yeah. Are my plates working at least? It seems like things are working down here. Are you working? It seems like you're still doing fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think our steel situation is fixed, maybe? Nope. Coal is still a problem. Ish. Yeah, coal is a problem. What's wrong with coal? This is where I get confused. Anyway. Another problem for another stream, I think. What we have accomplished tonight cannot be overstated. This is pretty big, like to knock out these frames like that in 3 streams. I think we did this in 3 or 4. What's our points looking like now that we're doing that? Look at that. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, so we dumped all the excess that the base was holding and generated 5.6 million points. Real quick, and now we're hovering at 1.6 million per minute because we are just sinking so much valuable stuff. Insanity. Absolutely crazy. That's really cool to see. We still only have 262 coupons. Crazy. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much. This was a great stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I hope you got a kick out of me completely struggling to understand everything that I'm doing. And I hope you had a good time. Yeah. So we will be back at this on Monday evening, afternoon, probably around like 5-ish maybe, since I'm off on Monday. And then, yeah, we'll pick it up on Monday and then do our regular thing again. So thank you guys for coming out. Kimpetus, it was cool having you come through. Appreciate it. Hopefully see you again on Monday, man. Thanks for swinging by. And yeah, catch everybody on Monday. Have a great weekend, y'all. Peace. Also, Joe, thanks as always. Appreciate you, brother.